5 on your health tonight. Outrage and alarm after the CDC adds a false claim on its website linking autism to vaccines.
So today, ABC News learned that Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. instructed that change to be made. Joining us now is Dr. Scott Hadlin, who's the Chief of Adolescent Medicine at Mass General Brigham for Children. Dr. Hadlin, good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Always good to see you. So let's talk about this change. Do you think it's significant, putting it on the website?
Yeah, it is significant because it creates confusion where none should exist, right? The science is very clear. Vaccines do not cause autism. How do we know this? We have years of studies, many studies from all across the globe, including millions of children that have been examined who have gotten vaccination, and there is no link between vaccines and autism. But even though the science is very clear, this public health messaging and the confusion around it is actually really significant because it's distressing for families. They want to do the right thing for their child. Some families might miss out on vaccination if they get incorrect information on this. And, you know, I, as a frontline provider, have come across families who have come to me. They have a child with autism and they've asked me, hey, doctor, you know, I'm worried, did my decision to get my child vaccinated cause them to have autism? And that's really upsetting. That's a weight that I don't want families to have to carry.
So for whatever reason, this belief, this theory, this whatever you want to call it, won't die. Despite the best efforts by a number of public health entities, including the Massachusetts Department of Public Health, advocacy groups, medical societies, the American Academy of Pediatrics. How would you describe the reaction?
Yeah, it's really rare to see so many professional organizations and public health agencies come together so quickly on the exact same point with the same conclusion that, again, vaccines do not cause autism. It's really rare. How do they state this with so much certainty? Well, in medicine, there are some things that are just true because they have been so extensively studied. Think of, for example, we know that smoking causes lung cancer. We know that even though people walk around with cell phones in their pockets and close to their heads every day, that cell phones don't cause brain cancer. How do we know these things? Because study after study after study has shown this to be the case, and that's the same level of certainty that we bring to the statement about vaccines and autism.
Yes, you've talked about the confusion, the anxiety this can cause for parents. What do you tell them?
Well, look, so at the end of the day, everything I just said, I sort of said to you as a pediatrician, but you know, I'm a parent, you're both parents, and we know that what parents want to do at the end of the day is make the right decision for their child, right? So I always approach this conversation from that perspective. And families can always trust their healthcare provider. In fact, if you look at a national survey that was done last month by the Kaiser Family Foundation, they actually found that 83% of Americans, and this was across political lines, trust their healthcare provider by far and away as the single best source of information. And pediatricians are trusted, so you can talk to us. And look, families have questions and we're here to answer them. That's our job, and we enjoy this. And I find that when families have these conversations with me, even if they're a little bit hesitant at first, once we have a conversation that is centered on them and their child and what's best for their child's health and well-being, most families by far and away choose to vaccinate their child.
It's unfortunate that we're still talking about it. Dr. Hadlin, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hadlin.